Wednesday, January the 22nd. Didn't do a fishing report last week. I was at Falcon Lake fishing, and I actually thought the fishing was pretty tough there. Well, after a couple days of being back here and being out here, Table Rock's been a little tough on me. But the lake level's right about 9:15, and the water temperature I fished today was about 42.5 degrees when we fished from Baxter to Kimberling City, and it got up to a whopping almost 43 degrees. So there's a lot of places on the lake that the water temperature is colder. There's actually ice up in the upper river arms. And I actually fished a couple hours Monday and fished a full day today. And there's no way to sugarcoat it. I pretty much stunk it up. I've really struggled. Now, we did have a big fish today, probably about a 5.5 pounder, and it came on an Alabama rig. The other day, Monday, when we were out, we had nice sunshine, a little bit of breeze, and I caught one on a jerkbait and one on a grub deep. Well, today I kind of did a little bit of everything. Normally I've got bait stuck out that I can show you how I've been catching them and what I've been catching them on. Well, I haven't been catching very much, so I don't have very many baits to show you. I can show you or talk to you about what I've thrown. But anyways, Monday, I caught one deep and one on a jerkbait, and a lot of the fish, I can't find them out there deep. I can find shad, and most of the shad, the big groups of shad, are anywhere from 50 to as deep as 80 foot. Now, I spent a lot of time today fishing a lot of deep treetops. In the places where I did find massive schools of shad, I could not find any active fish around them, or, we fished above them, below them, through the shad. Didn't have any success at all deep. Now, and what I was trying deep was I was trying a little 4-inch grub, salt and pepper, a smoke, 5/8 ounce Rapala ice fishing jig. We threw a white spoon in them and even threw a Gitsit in a few places. Like I said, I couldn't find anything at all active. So a lot of the places where I caught them Monday, like the jerkbait fish where I caught a fish, was way back in a creek on a secondary point on a jerkbait. I fished a lot of that today with the Alabama rig and a jerkbait. And like I said, we just had one, and we had a couple other that came off on the Alabama rig and a couple that bit the tails. And I kind of been mixing up what I've been throwing on the Alabama rig, but no more bites than what I've been getting. Normally you can let the fish tell you what bait they want, how deep they want it, but when you're only getting 1, 2, 3 bites a day, it's kind of hard to get a pattern going. So today I actually did a little bit of everything, and I'm not going back out tomorrow because I think the high is 16 degrees, but if I was to go back out tomorrow, I'm probably going to concentrate on one thing. I actually threw the float and fly quite a little bit today too, mixing it up. And I think I probably tried a few too many different techniques instead of either sticking with the Alabama rig and jerkbait all day, or concentrating on the deep fish, whether it be the float and fly or the spoon and the grub. Like I say, it's just, they had a tournament this past weekend. Come on, Gizmo. They had a tournament this past weekend, and I think it took 21 pounds to win, and there was several, 17-pound stringers. My hat's off to them boys for catching them. And I think they had pretty extreme winds that day of the tournament. The thing is, even some of those guys I talked to, the fish aren't in the same places from day to day. And with that water temperature like it is at 42 degrees on surface, the fish aren't feeding very much, but they will feed. Apparently, I didn't get around the areas where they were feeding today. But it's just a matter of trial and error. And, I'll get back out some more this weekend, and hopefully have a lot more information for you next week on our fishing report. So, till next week, good luck, good fishing.